Ever wondered where Halloween, the spooky festival we all love, originated from? Our journey begins in the misty landscapes of Scotland and Ireland, home to the ancient Celtic festival of Samhain. This was a time when the Celts believed the veil between the living and the dead was at its thinnest, allowing spirits to cross over into our world. They would light bonfires and don costumes to ward off these wandering spirits. The Samhain festival marked the end of harvest season and the onset of winter, a time associated with death and darkness. But the Celts weren't the only ones with rites and rituals around death. The Romans also had a festival called Feralia, a day in late October when they traditionally commemorated the passing of the dead. It was a solemn occasion, with offerings made to appease the spirits of deceased ancestors. Alongside Feralia, the Romans celebrated the feast of Pomona, the goddess of fruit and trees. The symbol of Pomona is the apple, which might explain the Halloween tradition of bobbing for apples. Over time, these ancient celebrations merged and evolved, influenced by Christianity's All Saints' Day and All Souls' Day, eventually morphing into the Halloween we know and love today. A night filled with jack-o'-lanterns, costumes, trick-or-treating, and spooky fun. But at its core, Halloween remains a time to remember and honor the dead, a theme that echoes across cultures and centuries. So Halloween's roots can be traced back to ancient times when people celebrated festivals to honor the dead. Now let's move on to how Halloween is celebrated around the world. Did you know that Halloween is not only celebrated in the West? In the heart of Eastern Europe, the holiday takes on a slightly different yet equally intriguing form. When October rolls around, Romania, the land famed for its eerie castles and legends of the supernatural, hosts the Day of Dracula. As the leaves turn golden and the air chills, individuals from all corners of the globe gravitate towards Transylvania, the birthplace of the infamous vampire. Here they don't just carve pumpkins and don costumes, instead, they immerse themselves in the rich, haunting lore that has been woven into the fabric of the region. They explore the labyrinthine corridors of Bran Castle, the supposed dwelling of Dracula, and revel in the chilling tales of his nocturnal exploits. Yes, Eastern Europe may not partake in Halloween as we traditionally know it, but their unique celebrations echo the same spirit of commemorating the dead and the mysterious. Though different in some aspects, the essence of celebrating the dead remains consistent. Now let's travel further east. What about Halloween in the Far East? How do they celebrate it? In China, the closest tradition to Halloween is the festival of Tengqie. This is a time when families honor their deceased loved ones and guide their spirits with the gentle glow of lanterns. The lanterns are not just beautiful, they're symbols of respect and remembrance, lighting the way for spirits in the afterlife. The customs of Tengqie extend beyond lanterns, however. Families prepare elaborate food and water offerings, ensuring their loved ones are well-fed even in the spirit realm. Another unique custom is the burning of paper boats and lanterns. This act is symbolic of providing the spirits with the means to travel and continue their journey in the afterlife. Halloween and Tengqie might be different in their rituals and customs, but they share a common thread: honoring the departed. Clearly, the theme of honoring the departed is universal. Now let's head back to the West. Now let's look at Halloween in America, where it's a major event. In America, Halloween is a vibrant fusion of age-old traditions and modern festivities. It is a time when the boundary between this world and the next blurs, and when the ordinary becomes extraordinary, even if just for a night. Let's start with the quintessential Halloween tradition: trick-or-treating. On the evening of October 31st, children don costumes of ghouls, superheroes, princesses, and more, embarking on a neighborhood adventure. They knock on doors, chanting the iconic phrase, "trick or treat." In return, they receive handfuls of candy, creating a sugary bounty that will last them for days. Then, there's the art of pumpkin carving. Families gather to transform ordinary pumpkins into jack-o'-lanterns, their faces glowing with candlelight. These eerie yet delightful creations are displayed on porches and windowsills, casting an enchanting spell on the neighborhood. Costume parties are also a highlight of the American Halloween. Adults and children alike revel in the opportunity to become someone or something else for a night. From spooky to funny, creative to traditional, the range of costumes is a testament to the imaginative spirit of the holiday. And let's not forget the haunted houses. These are not your average homes. They are designed to thrill and chill, with every creaky door, flickering light, and sudden jump scare calculated to send shivers down your spine. But Halloween in America isn't just about the fun and frights. It's a commercial giant, second only to Christmas. Billions are spent on costumes, decorations, candy, and parties, proving that Halloween is a significant part of American culture and economy. The American Halloween is a fusion of various traditions, making it a unique celebration. But regardless of where it's celebrated, the spirit of Halloween remains the same. It's about the thrill of the scare, the joy of transformation, and the excitement of stepping into a world where anything is possible, even if just for one magical, mysterious night. We've traveled far and wide, exploring Halloween across the globe, from the ancient roots of Samhain in the verdant landscapes of Scotland and Ireland, to the eerie celebrations in the heart of Eastern Europe, the mystical rites of China, and the grand, candy-filled extravaganza of America. The common thread weaving through all these diverse interpretations of Halloween is a profound respect and reverence for the cycle of life and death. In Scotland and Ireland, we saw how the Celts marked the end of the harvest season and the onset of winter with Samhain, a time when the veil between the living and the dead was believed to be at its thinnest. They lit bonfires and wore costumes to ward off wandering spirits, a tradition that persists in many Halloween celebrations today. As we ventured into Eastern Europe, we discovered a quieter, more introspective side to Halloween, where the focus is on remembrance and homage. Families gather to light candles at the graves of their loved ones, illuminating the cemeteries in a warm, ethereal glow. China, with its Hungry Ghost Festival, introduced us to a different facet of Halloween. Here the emphasis is on appeasing the wandering spirits with offerings of food and hell money. It's a time of respect but also of caution, as locals take care not to offend the roaming spirits. Our journey culminated in America, the land of trick-or-treating and jack-o'-lanterns. Here, Halloween is a joyful celebration that embraces the spooky and the supernatural with a sense of fun and community spirit. It's a night when neighborhoods come alive with costumed children, haunted houses, and carved pumpkins glowing in the dark. No matter where you are in the world, Halloween connects us all in the celebration of life and death. It's a testament to our shared human experience wrapped up in a fun and spooky package. Happy Halloween wherever you are.